Welcome to Spring LIB.
Hello everyone, today we're doing chapter 18, problem 72, and this problem asks us to propose a structure using the molecular formula of C10H12O with this H&MR spectra and an IR absorption at 1717. So right away, this IR absorption tells us that there's going to be a carbonyl in the molecule, and now let's determine the degrees of unsaturation. So the number of double bonds, or the degree of unsaturation, equals the number of carbons, which is 10, minus the number of hydrogens plus halides over 2, which is 12 over 2, minus the number of nitrogens over 2, which is 0, plus 1. So we have 10 minus 6 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5 degrees of unsaturation. One of those are going to be from the carbonyl, and because we have an NMR between 5 protons and multiplet from between 7 and 8, we know that there's going to be an aromatic ring in this structure. So we have 1 degree of unsaturation for the cyclical structure, 2, 3, 4 total degrees of unsaturation, and the fifth one is going to be from the carbonyl. So right away we know all the degrees of unsaturation, or all the double bonds, are satisfied. We know that this benzene is going to be monosubstituted because it has 5 protons, and here we have a few more protons. We have a total of 7 more protons here. 3 of them are going to be a singlet, so what we can say is that, for example, these 3 protons are neighboring this carbon that has 0 proton neighbor. So these 3 protons would show as a singlet. So then we know that we should have CH2, CH2 with this CH2 neighboring this proton, this carbon that has no neighbors, but it's also neighboring this CH2 that has 2 neighbors. So this CH2 would act as a triplet, which it is here. And this CH2 has a neighbor with 2 protons, so it acts as a triplet, but then it would need to be bound by something that has no neighboring protons, and that could be your benzene ring right here. So right off the bat, we just proposed the structure working through this using the data that was formed. So the final structure would look something like this.